everyone and welcome back to Ellemas. So as you can see by today's title, today's video is going to be my highlighter collection. Now honestly I don't have that many highlighters, pretty much just because I am a very loyal highlighter girl. If there is a highlighter that I like, that'll be the only highlighter that I use until it runs out. But at least that's what I thought, and then I pulled on my highlighters here and I'm like yeah, I have quite a few. But I don't have as many as probably some other people here on YouTube, so that's why I feel like I don't have a lot. So, fun fact, I was actually into highlighter before highlighter was even a thing. I think I got my first highlighter when I was 16 years old, and that was obviously what, like 9 years ago, and highlighters have not been that big for that long, so just saying, I called that one. My first highlighter was from MAC, obviously. It was a limited edition shade, and it was like, I really can't remember the name, which is really annoying, but it did come back out a couple of years ago in a collection, and it sold out so quick. I was gutted because I wanted to get it, but it was like a corally gold sort of shade. It was just beautiful, and I absolutely loved that highlighter, and it did last for about 2 to 3 years. Like, it was really good. Obviously, because I couldn't repurchase that one, I got Soft and Gentle, which I feel like was everyone's first highlighter, but I gave that away, I think it was like last year, so I literally had that for a long time, but I wasn't reaching for it anymore, so I gave that away. So the only MAC highlighter, I'm doing that because I kind of use it as a bronzer, that I have is Global Glow, and I say like because it's literally like a bronze, but it's so nice. I really love this for when I have a tan. Everyone on the internet's like, you're mixed race, you always have a tan, but you know what I mean. I loved this when I was in Italy. It's just a really nice bronzy glow. I can only really use it as a highlighter when I have a tan, or I use it as a golden shimmery blush. It's so pretty. I don't know why, but when I see this I think of the Gigi Hadid when she had on like a hair rolled back, and she had, I think it was like an orange dress on, and she was just glowy. That is what this highlighter makes me think about. Yeah, it's just like a really nice golden, yeah, there's no point me really showing, because I feel like when people swatch highlighters they just don't show up, so I'm just going to show them yet. And my hand is still stained from my last video that I just pre-filmed, so it's not going to look that pretty. So the next highlighter I'll show you is from the Sleek Face and Contour Kit, and this is a really pretty one. It's just like a gold, like a really pale gold. Yeah, I feel like it's just a good everyday highlighter. It's not too in your face, but it's like, I have a bit of a sheen going on, and I do really like that. I think each one of their contour kits comes with its own like corresponding shades, so depending on which contour kit you'll buy will depend on the shade of highlighter, I think, but I got the medium obviously. My next highlighter was the only one that I used literally for about a year and a half. Like, I literally didn't pick up any other highlighter, and it's from Becca, and it is of course Champagne Pop, which was the Jaclyn Hill collaboration, and it's what I have on today. I think it's my favourite highlighter, I'm gonna say it. It's never let me down. It always looks good, and I just love it so much, so much. So I cheated on Jaclyn just a little bit when I finally caved and got Mary Lou. I kind of felt like I needed to try it just because everybody was talking about it, and you know, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. Everyone has it, I need it. So I bought it. I do really like it, but I do think I'm a little bit too tanned for it. Like, it's literally one where you just had a little bit of it on top of another highlighter just to give it that pop, because it is so light. So I feel like if you're lighter than me to fair, this is the highlighter for you. Now, I did then get the face palette, which has Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop in. And again, I love both these shades. They are some of my favourites. This Champagne Pop hardly looks used because I make myself use this one because I have that in there. So I'm trying to just savour them for as long as possible. I know these aren't classed as highlighters, but I do really love those as well. But these are the only things that I own by Becca, and they're both the Jaclyn Hill collaborations. Oh, I also have that eyeshadow. But yeah, I really love Becca's highlighters, they're really nice. I then, on Jaclyn Hill's recommendation, can you tell she's my favourite, got the Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette in Solstice. And yeah, mainly for this one because this is insane. This is like the night out, I'm gonna be a disco ball highlighter. It's just redonk, and it's $5.99 I think this is. It's just amazing. Like, why would you not have this if you can get it? I feel like it's up there with that the highlighter palette that again everyone needs, because there is the shade in there for the really fair girls, really tanned. Those two I've never played with, just a bit random for me, so haven't touched them. Then I think I got this last Christmas maybe. It's from Ellemas. It is the Beyond Powder Pure Illuminate in OMG. I really didn't hear much about these, and I feel like I didn't, because the top layer on this makes you feel like it does nothing, but once you get past that top layer, it's such a nice highlighter. It is one more for the daytime, but you can build it up where it pops at night time as well, and I absolutely love this highlighter, and I used it like pretty much every day for about 4 months. I know that doesn't seem like it's that long, but when you own as many highlighters as I do, 4 months is a long time, and I do still reach for it sometimes when I'm like, oh. It is a really nice highlighter. I then got, well, I've kind of gone in order when I've got these, I think. The Tarte Amazonian Clay Highlighter in Exposed Highlight. Oh, I forgot this was broke. It's just gone all over my bed. Okay, this is like such a pretty highlighter, but mine is broke. If I'm honest, I don't even know how it broke. I don't remember dropping it, but one, it smells delicious, and two, it's blinding and a really nice shade. It's a good job like on my bed right now. I have this old sheet that I put on my bed whenever I'm doing my makeup, because then I can just get makeup on it, because foundation does not come out of your bed sheets, by the way. Don't ever spoil your foundation. So luckily that highlights went all over that and not on my nice marble bed sheet. And then the last highlighter is in like this thing. It's from the NYX 3-Step to Sculpt. Mine is in the shade Light. The highlighter doesn't have a name, but it is pretty. Every swatch that I've just looked at, they all look the same ish, but this is definitely more of a gold coral than the other ones. I feel like this is probably the closest to the MAC one that I had, but the MAC one was like a little bit more orangey, I think. And they are all my powder highlights. Now, I did try to get into the cream highlighter sort of thing, and it's not worked for me. But the three that I have the Radiant Touch Cream Stick Highlighter by Kiko in the shade 100. I mean, it just removes your makeup that's underneath it, and I'm just not sure how I feel about them. It does blend out really nice. It is a really nice shade, but I feel like cream highlighters you need to wear if you're not wearing foundation. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just put on a tinted moisturiser so you can pop on this and blend it out. But if your foundation is somewhat set, you just know. I have the Rimmel Instance Duo Contour Kit in medium. This is such a pretty highlighter, but again, just trying to blend it out on top of foundation just doesn't work. So that is this one. This one is a lot more wet, like daytimey. And then the last one, this is like a bronzing one, and it's by Barry M, and it's the Stroke Cream. I pretty much bought this for when I was on holiday because it was a really nice gold bronze. Is there a shade? Oh yeah, Baked number 3. You can't even really see that on me because it's like the same colour as my hand. And those were my creamy bronzers, and then I only have one liquid highlighter. I did have the Barry M one, which I absolutely love, but I've lost it, so I'm gonna have to repurchase that. But I have the Gosh Lumi Drops. Honestly, I haven't really used them that much. I've got it in 004 Peach. Again, I was trying to jump on that bandwagon, but these are just not the right shade. Like, why did I get peach? Like, what was I thinking? Yeah, it's a no. Could you use that on your eye? Like an eyeshadow? I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a play with that because it's just sitting going to waste. It's not even doing anything. And that is my highlighter collection. It's not too large, really, is it? You tell me. Let me know in the comment section if you own any of them and which ones your favourites are. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all tomorrow with my next video. Bye.